Welcome back to Sonic Lost World. We're now in part 13 and going into this bloody level. But first we've got quite an amusing cutscene in my eyes.
I'm getting tired of you guys.
As is everyone else, Sonic. Except for him, he's funny.
Give up now. Enjoy your friend.
Hello, second missed opportunity.
Yeah, I just really wish we would have had a Sonic Tails fight here. Like how I wish we had one in colours.
Why do you want a Sonic Tails fight?
It would
so
just
much?
be interesting. He's got an arm cannon, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
They have pretty plain motives, just destroying the blue hedgehog.
Yeah, that is what their whole focus seems to be right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tails now Cyberman.
Yeah, except by the time we get to the next cutscene, he's back. He's not with that anymore. He should have kept that because that's a kind of cool little get up, isn't it?
Wait, you
It'd
mean
be
you
like
should have kept
Raiden.
that Cyberman look?
Yeah, he should have kept like all the the gun and shit.
He probably
It would
just-
improve his character because
He's
sort of
probably
like
got
with
this-
you know, like with Raiden, they sort of improve him. Like he's shit in Metal Gear Solid 2, but like everyone likes him in Metal Gear Solid 4. So it's like,
He's probably got the same ability as Sonic, you know, his infinite arse.
Yeah, well, yeah.
what is this? Asteroid.
No,
That's-
it's the Hover Wisp,
Yeah.
brought back from Colours for
No,
one
it's
mission.
a little bit awkward in this compared to Colours. It doesn't have the same sort of rise to it, I don't think. Anyway, this level it goes on way too long. It's a boss rush, and the final boss is incredibly dickish.
Yeah, that isn't.
It is.
I disagree with you completely. I like this level.
Yeah, but you're wrong, so we
I
ignore you. They give you lots of hover just because they know how much the parkour sucks. And that kind of amuses me.
You can get past that bit quite quickly just by using the spin dash.
Yeah, but I love how you don't need it, even though that's clearly too slow. Sonic was moving for you to be clinging to the wall.
He starts demonstrating the rubbishness.
Well, it doesn't take much effort.
Yeah, right. It's got a horn there as well.
Yeah.
Cornetto.
This is an interesting boss, but it can take you a little while to click onto how you
Super Mario World first boss.
A little bit, actually, yeah.
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 Are you saying this game's copying Mario? How
No.
dare you? All of its ideas are original.
Original!
Like how they're going into space and there's like gravity physics. That's completely original. Never been done before.
Oh, I do like in that video in Hedgehog the Sonic when he goes, I'm yet to use my final trick, and he pulls out Shadow, like Eggman pulls out Shadow from his hovercraft and goes, original the character, do not steal.
I love that.
Then what happens? He's like,
And he just punches him, and his fist goes through Shadow into like
yeah.
Eggman's face.
I'm curious as to whether Shadow will be in Bloom.
Uh,
Because Shadow's character's one that could really do with a reboot, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
intrigued to see what the design would be. Is he just wrapped in bandages? He's a mummy.
Yeah. But like, with Shadow's, Shadow, I love Shadow as a character, but we could do with losing some of his like really overcomplicated backstory. So if we were to have like Shadow,
he's a bit of an emo, to be honest, isn't he?
well, I don't mind like the being emo character in that. I just
Being
don't like all
alien.
the kind of really confusing backstory.
Well,
So
like being an alien.
yeah, all that sort of shit. So if they just gave us like Shadow, he's like a really dry, dark character, and he's artificially created. That's all we need from Shadow's character. We don't really need all this kind of
Like
he's
add-on
got
crap,
alien.
like,
And,
oh yeah, he's an alien who
yeah.
But even so, then people would start asking,
Cosmos,
what was he made
yeah.
from?
Science.
Science!
alien sperm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of
Like,
course!
yeah, like I could just picture like Gerald just like he's having this meeting with Black Doom, and he goes, "Okay, thank you for coming to our thank you for coming to our donation. We just need you to wank into this cup."
Here's your cup. We've got material in there.
That's it. Just got to wait 9 months, and then yeah.
We've got a nice comfy chair in there for you. We've also got some good TV channels.
TV channels. I thought they only go in magazines, aren't they? Never fathering children ever again. I've been ripped off. I can't even. Down I go.
Oh, God!
That weren't my fault. Come on.
Yes, it was.
No, it
You
weren't.
should have been aware that the lava was rising gradually.
Well, it's keeping at a steady level between you.
Yeah, like if you go fast, it goes fast. If you go slow, it slows down for you. It's kind of like the wall from Mad Gear.
Yeah, that will.
I don't know how that sort of thing would work. It's like rubber banding makes sense in things like racing games and whatnot, but why?
If this can keep up with Sonic, and if you get too far ahead, it will speed right up, so it's right behind him. Why doesn't it just get in?
He's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna let you take your time. Then.
Take your
Time.
time.
I've just got all day. You're eventually gonna die.
Now, this section, it looks a lot like a kind of bastardised version of the final level from DuckTales Remastered. Because not only the fire aesthetics, but the kind of chains and things like that. Yeah. But that game was fun, so it's... Up I go.
Is the DuckTales Remastered actually good though?
It's a fun game, yeah. It's much more fun than the NES one was. Like, there's a few points I think, okay, that enemy placement was a bit dickish, but for the most part, it's well worth playing that game.
Yeah.
And that's, for me, like, I'm not appreciating it as much as the other people playing it do, purely because, like, I never really watched a cartoon or anything, but still.
Why did you take the right side? You can just stay on one platform that's moving down, keep jumping, and you just keep going up. So it's
I'm
easy to
trying.
top.
Sorry for actually looking for gameplay in my game. I'm making this a lot more work than it needs to be honest, but all you got to do here is don't bother trying to attack him or anything, just get to the top and then pull the chain. It makes it look like you've got to attack him with ways shooting things at you, but literally just pull that and he'll fall. I don't know how, he had physical space to get to...
The best character to use, the best boss to use when you pull the chain down in any video game is the Great Mighty Pooh in Conker's Bad Fur Day. You just pull like the toilet chain and so he flushes down, he just like makes references to the Wizard of Oz's witch when she dies.
That was me being stupid, forgetting which button I needed to press to do the light dash, but it's strange because like you actually have to press forward on the right stick, and that kind of seems like a kind of random button to have picked.
Yeah.
And despite that, I would much rather use the light dash here than try and use the parkour, because the parkour is broken as fuck.
It's not.
It is. It just doesn't work how it should work.
It works, but it's not as good as it is in the 3DS version. But that's like the one thing to praise in the 3DS version.
Like, with the 3DS one, they even fucked up the cutscenes. I mean, how can you manage to just cock up cutscenes? Like, not only are they really compressed, but they also play some of them out of order, so the story makes no sense. Jesus.
Yeah, are you really paying attention to the story?
No, but at least it should make sense. This part can be quite fiddly at times. Like that. So I was trying to do a normal jump, but it came off as like a parkour jump. So I didn't have a chance to do the double jump to kind of fix myself back up.
Do you actually own Sonic Lost World on
3DS.
Nah, that was a rental. I ain't paying for that shit.
The one Sonic game you won't pay for.
Yeah, it's like you got it from Boomerang, didn't you? Like, I don't know how you can rent games in store now that Blockbuster's got bust.
Honest with you, I've never seen the appeal of like renting from shops and that purely because of how stupidly expensive.
Yeah, how ironic is that? It's called Blockbusters, but it's gone bust.
Well, yeah. But like the thing with Blockbusters and that, when they did rentals, it's like there's no way in hell I'm paying $5 to play something for a week.
Yeah,
that's kind of.
I suppose it's alright because in a way you can just like play it until it's done and just give it back and like do it.
But it's still a $5. I can get free home games for that to keep.
Fair enough.
At least like with Boomerang and stuff like that, is like I play it for as long as I need it, then I send it back and get something else.
Yeah.
You just need to stand behind it.
Yeah, I know. I'll cock it a bit up. I know what you're meant to do. If you literally just stand right over to the side, you won't get hurt.
You just wait for it to be fully powered, and then he's done in one hit.
Yeah. This was, you know, them runs sometimes how you just do something wrong and then it
Yoga
just kind of
fire.
spirals.
It's essentially doing yoga fire on you.
Right, let's take a look at the fact that I have 10 lives left.
Yogo,
Ah, he did.
why do I predict imminent failure?
Is it because you've watched the Raw?
You done got fucked up, son.
This is going to be happening quite a bit.
You're not going to run out of lives, are you?
Well, there's 10 lives. So, in case you're just picking up, what you're meant to do and what it doesn't really make apparent that you're meant to do is you're meant to like use the bounce attack on these red blocks to hit it. But that can be kind of fiddly because the jump, when you land on these little tiny platforms, you're not always
Yeah,
going
you
to
have to wait
land
for an
properly.
opening, don't you?
Well, yeah, you've got to wait for him to destroy the ones below so that it'll
Yeah.
hit him. And you've also got to like land
Yeah,
properly
not
once
the-
you've done
yeah.
the jump. And given that this bounce attack is so gimped compared to the SA2 one, it's like really hard to handle when you're landing on something really small. Yeah. Right.
And you've beaten it.
You shuffled off the mortal coil again.
Yeah.
You are not on this earth.
This is gonna be like.
You did.
Yeah, this is where you should probably be glad I'm cutting shit out.
Yeah.
He's a stick.
I'm just showing off the actual deaths to make a point here.
Join the afterlife.
See that? Like I should have landed there, but
Welcome
it's
to
kind of
hell.
slid off the edge, and there again.
Welcome to die.
Are we going to have a ride to hell, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay, shit. I watched a bit of that on the Steam train
Welcome to
playthrough.
my domain.
Now, if you get up to this section, you're basically fine because you can't trust the parkour to work for as long as it goes.
I
up.
did get up there.
Is that your last life?
Goodbye, Sonic, forever.
Yeah.
Good night, sweet prince.
And guess what? I've got to do that whole boss rush level all over again.
Oh, God.
But
I've got to think of new quotes now.
like, yeah, you have to do the whole thing again for a level that doesn't really explain how you're meant to attack the boss. I'm clearly not going to do it in 5 lives, am I? So let's get
I
some
like
more
the
lives.
fact that you highlighted it in red. Like you actually hate this game by a
Yeah.
passion.
Look, even when I'm trying to life grind, it glitches out on me so I die. Yeah. This is like
In case you didn't know already, he doesn't like this game.
no, but like this is like that one section from Sonic 4, but on crack, where it's just like kind of fucks you over. Yeah.
What's your opinion on this, Stephen?
I
we
think
see it on
he's
the
bad.
screen.
Your face is bad.
Bad as the way you play this game.
I'm sorry, is 2,000 times speed bad? No, 2,000% speed. Yeah. It does give me a chance to shoehorn the megas into a playthrough though, which is always good. Yeah, this is basically my thoughts on this game in a nutshell.
I don't think I get the message quite.
What are you
Yeah,
thinking?
yeah.
But in serious, when it comes to speeding the shit up, I actually put the dark filters over it just so it didn't hurt our eyes when we were watching it on this level of speed. But yeah. I can't remember how many lives I've 22 lives now. That should be enough, right?
Oh god, I bet he gets a game over again.
Even
I'm not spoiling anything.
I didn't even die as many times as.
Oh, sorry you're so great at shit games. I'm glad to see you've got such a life vocation.
Alright, so you didn't speed up this time. This must indicate that you actually do beat it.
Yes.
It's not. I mean, the game's over again. That's what happens.
But you know what makes this even more painful? Not like from the game, but the fact that we're doing a playthrough of this. Like, do you know how big in file size like high definition video is? That was it's something like 4 gig apart. I've noticed for these sorts of 20-minute parts, and like this was about 50 minutes worth of footage that I just sped up then. Yeah. My computer will be grateful once this is uploaded so I can delete it.
His incompetence hurts my hard drive.
It's like to a point where I've had to buy a second hard drive just to back shit up on, and that's only 500 gigs, so I ain't got much to work with there either.
You did.
Yeah. You know you've won when it changes to an actual workable perspective. But I'm so fucking glad to be over with that level at this point. And yeah.
That was a part.
But at least that's the worst out of the way now, except for one of the bonus levels. But we'll get to that soon.